Hi guys,
Right.
we are back again with our second quarterfinal showdown. Today the films were The Lion King and The Jungle Book. So it was a big tie, two big strong classic films.
As with yesterday, we will each be judging the films based on the 5 categories: main character, story, music, villain, and supporting cast.
Fantastic. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road.
3, 2, 1.
A split there already in the main character. I mean, from my side, I feel like I've said all I needed to say. I was just straight up didn't like Mowgli.
Yeah,
So
I know. Shocked by that.
quite easy for me.
I, as we said earlier, love young Simba, but don't love Simba as he gets older.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that.
Mowgli, determined,
Determined.
and just wants to fit in with everyone, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what you don't like.
No.
No, I love it. And I love his voice as well. It's just,
Fair enough. Yeah. Like I said,
but I
he's
do
not.
really like Simba. So
He's
it's
not for
fine.
me. Yeah, even with Simba, I don't love Simba. I think with both of them, I feel if you asked pretty much anybody, nobody's favourite Lion King character is Simba, and nobody's favourite Jungle Book character is Mowgli. So I think they're there to help like facilitate the story around them. But yeah, I'm the same as you. I love young Simba, but not a huge fan of old Simba. But I'm not a fan of Mowgli at all. So
Wow, that's a surprise for me.
what can you do? What it means is that we start off with one apiece. So it's a good start for the Jungle Book, I would say. Not behind already. Let's see what happens next. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
had to be, I think.
Both for the Lion King. What gave you what gave you so much from the story of the Lion King?
Just exciting. The death Mufasa, the elephant graveyard,
So you like the
and then I suppose Jungle Book has it as well. But Timon and Pumbaa were a big part.
yeah,
Just
no,
more of an exciting storyline, I think.
yeah, and I think it's really well paced. Like I feel like the death of Mufasa happens at a good time.
Yeah.
Like Timon and Pumbaa come in at a good time. Like I feel like everything's well paced. Then I think the characters are used really well within the story and come on and make you feel like something constantly happening.
Yeah, exactly.
You're never really like waiting, but also you're not being like rushed through anything. It seems kind of perfect, almost. And I think just as a story, it's got a bit more body to it than the Jungle Book does. Especially in the animated version.
I guess the Jungle Book's almost just like, Mowgli's going along and finding different characters on his way.
Yeah. It's kind of it's like his journey
still a lot
through
was
the jungle.
happening.
Yeah.
But Lion King has a lot more. Scar takes over. That totally changes Pride Rock.
Yeah.
Rafik is in and out.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. I think the Lion King story is a very strong, well put together story. So there we have it. We have a comfortable win, I would say, for the Lion King in the story category. Let's see what's going to happen next.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, and the Lion King takes the double point there again. I know this was tougher for you than it was for me. What made you go for the Lion King in the end?
I remembered Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Fair enough.
I think with the Lion King, it's harder to say no because they're actual songs. Do you know what I mean? They've got power.
Whereas
some of them like quite ballady. Whereas the Jungle Book, I really enjoyed them. Even like the Elephant March makes me happy, but it's not like.
I guess it's not like
proper
a
song.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. For me, it was more just like kind of similar to that. Like when I think of proper songs from the Jungle Book, I think of Bare Necessities and
King of the Swingers.
Yeah.
Which was great. That made me so happy when that song was on.
Yeah, and they are both very good songs. The King of the Swingers especially. Like I love it. Whereas in The Lion King, it like kicks off with Circle of Life, which is huge, like everything that comes with it as well. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Like again,
Which I'd
very
forgotten about.
ballady, duetty. Oh no, I love it because I love the Timon and Pumbaa intro to it. Like I said, Just Can't Wait to Be King is my favourite. You got Hakuna Matata, you got Be Prepared. Like it's very song heavy, The Lion King, because that's 5 songs in it, so and they're all songs. They're not like sort of little jingles that are happening.
But then what I did like with Jungle Book is that music was playing throughout.
Which
made it go nicely.
Yeah, no, it does. But I think with The Lion King as well, even at times, because I noticed when especially the stampede, the build up to that and the stampede itself, like the music in the background, like really, like it's a really good score, like just in general, which I think adds to how good sort of the movie is. I think it will be quite tough, I think, for a film to top The Lion King musically.
I agree.
Moving forwards, but you never know. We'll see. Maybe Lion King won't move forwards. But let's see if the Jungle King, brilliant. Let's see if the Jungle Book can get any points in our next round. 3, 2, 1. And it's the Lion King again. As I said in
as
the
you always say.
one before. Well, no, not as I always say. Just what I said in the one before, where Scar was my favourite character.
No, I know you love Scar, so
yeah.
No.
With him being my favourite character, he had to be. And I think watching it again today, I felt even more. I don't know, like I analysed the performance a bit more, and I was like, he's just perfect as a villain. I think. And I like, not that it necessarily comes in for him, but the hyenas as like his sort of villainous little sidekicks. Be Prepared as a song is a great song, and I think, to be fair, to Shere Khan, like we were saying today, that he doesn't actually come into the film until about half an hour to go. So there's no, you hear of his name, but there's no like build up. Whereas Scar, he develops, and you can develop like a relationship with him. Where with Shere Khan, it's quite difficult. I think.
I did like Shere Khan though. Actually,
no, so did I.
I think, I don't know, maybe the way they're animated as lions and tigers is like a villainous. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
their
maybe.
stride and things like that really adds to it, and I think they both have really good voices.
But that's what I was going to say, and I do think Shere Khan. Obviously, we watched it second, but it was actually made first, and it wouldn't be like a complete shock if Scar, you can see Shere Khan in him. It's almost like they've taken Shere Khan and like given him more, because like a lot of it's quite similar. I feel the way that Shere Khan is and the way that Scar is. I feel that Scar's at some point they've probably based it a bit even subconsciously on Shere Khan. So credit to him.
But it had to be Scar. I think.
For definite. Okay, fantastic. So that's the Lion King with another double victory. We'll see if the Jungle Book can get at least one more point in our final round.
Nice.
I am. I'm hoping they will get a point. Who knows? Let's find out.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, there you have it. We got a split again. For me, I mean, I know I've Lion King the whole way through. I think, like I was saying, I think the film's very, very good, and I don't actually think the main character is.
Yeah.
So I think it's the support that come through it. Like, I voted for Scar as my favourite character, but both Timon and Rafiki were close seconds in that. I think Mufasa is a really strong character. I think Pumbaa is a really strong character. So added then to Timon and Rafiki, I think it's got a lot of body, and I think with young Simba, young Nala plays a big part of that too. Plus Zazu is great.
Where's my list?
Hit me.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I think I liked everyone in the Jungle Book.
Okay.
Like you said earlier, I did have a love for Bagheera.
Yeah.
Car.
Yeah, Car's great, to be fair.
King Louis, all the monkey, like everyone.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And again, I think it has a lot to do with their voices. I really felt the voices suited the characters, and
you like the Winnie the Pooh-ness of Car.
It was so Winnie the Pooh, wasn't it? Yeah. I just really enjoyed them all.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
I do love most of the characters in Lion King, but I just thought it was pretty much all of Jungle Book. Whereas there are
Yeah.
some in Lion King where I could be like, yeah.
You can sort of take or
Yeah,
leave them.
so I thought
Yeah.
because of that, I have to go Jungle Book.
Yeah, completely fair enough. I think Jungle Book is probably strongest in terms of the cast. I think it's just very unfortunate that it's come up against Lion King. No, that's its best attribute. I think to get up against pretty much any other film, I think it would have a really good chance of winning. It's just, like I said, unfortunate that it's against the King. So there we have it. So I feel like it's, quite obvious who our winner is, but we will find out exactly what the scores are up next, and we'll see what you guys thought as well. Okay, and our winner of our second quarterfinal is the Lion King. So as I said, if you were looking through, a lot of wins for the Lion King in there. I think it was 8-2 in the end. A 5-0 whitewash from me, actually.
Sounds bad, but
but yeah,
tough decisions in there.
It's a top quality film. It's not that Jungle Book is terrible. It's by no means terrible.
I am just looking on our Instagram story to see what you guys have said and see if we're still in agreement.
Okay. Let's see what we've got. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's exactly what we said.
80% of you voted for the Lion King.
Which quite literally would translate to 8-2. So you guys completely agreed with us. You had a few supporters there with Lucy. So shout out to you guys who went for the Jungle Book as your preferred movie over the other one. I mean, that's a very strong shout, and we're sad for you that it got drawn against the Lion King at the beginning, but I think quite fair, quite expected.
Quite fair, but we know they're both great films.
Yeah, we couldn't really have the Lion King not making it to the semi-finals. So there you have it. The Lion King will join. What will the Lion King join?
The Lion King will join Lilo and Stitch.
The Lion King will join Lilo and Stitch in the semi-finals on the weekend, which means you've got 2 spots left. The first of which is up for grabs tomorrow in our quarterfinal 3, which will be Ralph Breaks the Internet up against Big Hero 6. 2 more modern day kind of films, but very, very good films nevertheless. So join us tomorrow when we will be running through those 2.
Bye.
See you guys soon.